Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's Alicia Bliss, and I'm so excited to be here with you on your 14-day creative reset and renewal. And we're so excited that you have invested in yourself to start this year off with a self-care bang. That is what we're here for. And along the 14 days, you're going to feel supported and guided and encouraged by us, just basically getting back to the basics, creating an incredible foundation for this year to really build upon itself and make this an incredible year for you. So day one, we started off with building that intention, and hopefully you feel really great about that. This is more than just a resolution or 25 goals for the year. This is about really looking into your values and understanding what it is you want to focus on so that you, again, can build this foundational process of increasing your vitality and well-being over the next year. So can't wait to share your intentions, can't wait to hear and see what you're up to for this year in our live at the end of this week. So day two is all about, again, getting back to the basics. Water, hydration, movement. These are things that are going to get the body going. And just a little note on that, water element, thinking a little deeper than hydration. Of course, we need to drink our water, and it's important to reset and remember how much water we drink and weigh it and all of those things. But the water element of the body is incredible, and in the Eastern philosophy, it is really in control of the joy, expansion, fluidity, freedom, going with the flow. All of these things that we want to start off with and really attend to in the body. So that's what we'll do today, is come into our movement practice with a focus around the water element and moving some of the stuck energy that might have come through some of the holiday foods and stress and whatnot. We're going to move that out. So just to, again, expand upon the water element. So in Eastern philosophy and yogic philosophy, there's an energy body around the navel area that we call the sacral chakra. And it is where the fluids of the body are really stored. And in Western culture, we think of them as the digestive system and the kidneys. And we're going to expand upon that and look into the blood system and the lymph system and really get those going, again, to free up any stagnation in the body. So I'm excited to share this movement practice with you. You won't need anything today. You might want to sit in a chair for our seated portion, but we will be seated, standing, and on our backs. So go ahead and roll your mat out, and I will meet you there in a seated, comfortable position. All right, let's find your comfortable position on your mat. Welcome to your mat, the first day together in our movement practice. And today we will move with intention to create more fluidity and get some of that stuck energy out of the body, particularly in the digestive system and in the kidney body, where most of our fluids start to get a little bit stagnant. So the first thing that we're going to start off with is what we call ocean sounding breath, or ujjayi breathing. And if you've never done this before, it is a fantastic way to bring in more energy into the body. Also puts our energy body into the parasympathetic state, which is more of the rest and digest. So not the stimulated energy, but the nice, focused, balanced energy that we want to create here. So the way this breath moves is from the belly and into the chest. And it has an audible sound like the ocean to it as well. So just do the best you can. And please do the best you can for anything that I suggest ever in our movement portion. If something doesn't feel right for your body, please come right out and just breathe with us. All right, so we're going to start out with this ocean sounding breath. So I'll demonstrate. We're going to open the mouth and open the back of the throat so that we can create that sound quality that we want to make. So on the inhale, we're going to breathe in through the mouth and expand the belly, ribs, and chest until you're full. When you exhale, let it come out like you're fogging a mirror. The exhale is a little bit more easy on to get used to than the inhale. So come right back into the inhale. Open throat, open mouth. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. You're doing great. Now let's close down the eyes or have a soft gaze right in front of you and continue. Inhale. Exhale. Soften through the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out that ocean sound, starting to soothe the nervous system. Great. So we'll continue to breathe this way just a few more breaths. Now we're going to change it up just a little bit, so open the eyes, and next inhale, breathe in through nostrils. Same exhale out of that ocean-sounding breath, the mouth, that open throat. Good. And now that's how we want to continue to breathe into the next portion of our class, which is range of motion. Inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, so we're going to take barrel rolls. So from this neutral spine, we're going to bring our chest forward into the right side of our body and move in a circular motion. And the direction is to the right side of the body. And the breath moves as we inhale to the front of the body and exhale to the back of the body. You can close your eyes for each part of this practice if that helps you to go more inward into your practice and just feel the body opening up. And of course, it does not matter what this looks like. It matters how it feels. So if your circles are not quite as large as mine, please don't worry. That's not the intention. We're moving with what is available in your own bodies. So we're just moving that tension out and really moving from the pelvic bowl. So this is tilting the pelvis forward and back to create this circular motion. Really frees up some of that stuck tension in the lower pelvic area and the lower back. Great. All right, so now inhale into your center. Remember, we went to the right. Let's go to the left side now as you exhale around the back body. Inhale front, exhale back. Close your eyes if you like, or stay open and focused forward. Wherever you are, you're doing fantastic. I know it. We're just moving that energy with fluid motion. Range of motion creates more flexibility, gets some of that joint tension out, some of that fluid into the joints. Great. All right, let's inhale and meet back up into neutral spine. And exhale, release here. Good. So let's unfold the legs for a moment and shake out the legs, and shake the legs out on the ground with a little bit of a good little little action to it. So you're kind of slapping the legs down on the ground a little bit here, moving some of that tension out of the legs. Beautiful. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and the knees apart in cobbler pose. Please hold on to the ankles or the shins or the knees, wherever you are. We're going to take spinal flex from here. So the inhale lifts your chest and heart forward, chin open here. Exhale, rounds the top of the upper back, tuck your chin, and then inhale back into your dog, tilt forward, heart open, hug your shoulder blades back together, lift the chin. Exhale, round the back body, tuck the chin. Good. Inhale forward and exhale back. Now take that ocean breathing that we inhale forward through the nose, exhale back, that ocean sound. Doing great. And again, these movements can be large or small, whatever feels great. Good, let's take one more inhale and exhale together. Then inhale, back up to neutral spine. And fold those feet in together for one more nice little movement with breath. Okay, so we're going to take the 4 fingertips in front of the shoulders and the thumbs behind the shoulders. And then we're taking our arms parallel to the floor. Okay, so this is looks sort of like a helicopter motion here. We're just going to move from side to side here in an upper back twist. So the inhale is to the left and the exhale is to the right. Okay, and if this doesn't work for your shoulders, you can come out with the arms open in cactus arms, just as long as your shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. So let's start together. In neutral spine, we move from the mid-back area and twist to the left, inhale, and exhale, twist to the right. Now we're going to change up the breath a little bit here because this does feel good moving at a little faster pace. So inhale through nostrils. Inhale and exhale through nostrils. Close the eyes so you don't get dizzy. And again, what the intention behind these movements is that we free up that stuck area of the body that might be holding on to those beautiful fluids that we need to replenish and refresh the blood system, the lymphatic system. So this mid-back twist really helps to wring out the kidneys and the digestive tract. So you're doing amazing work for your whole body just by being and breathing here and making these funny shapes. All right, got a few more breaths. Inhale, exhale. All right, now your next inhale, let's meet in neutral spine with your chest open. Squeeze your shoulder blades back behind one another. Hold the breath full. And when you exhale, let the hands drop down to the knees and shoulders relaxed. And you can just shake out the head and shake out the shoulders. Good, good work. Awesome. Now I'll meet you on your back, on your mat. So come down with your feet planted on the ground. You can come down nice and slow onto your backs. All right, and we feel a neutral spine here. Feels amazing being supported by the ground here, so just feel this for a moment. And then we're going to open up the hips in a sleeping pigeon or figure 8 pose. So your right ankle comes on top of your left knee, and you can stay here, and you can use the right hand just to press that knee away. Wherever you are, please flex your right foot and spread the toes. If you want to come a little deeper, then draw the knees in towards your chest with your strong core. And then with your right hand, thread it through the center of those legs. And then with your left hand, meet together behind your left leg. Okay? That's a lot just to say you're holding on. And if you're holding on with tension in your shoulders, then you can just relax the arms. You don't have to hold this posture with your arms. If you are holding, please relax your shoulders. If this doesn't feel good, please come back to that first phase of the practice of this shape. Breathe deep. Those ocean-sounding breaths, you can always come back to that. All right, now release the left foot to the floor. Now keep the shape of the legs, but bring the arms out about shoulder height away from the body. Now please take the legs in this shape to the left side of your body, planting that right foot to the floor. The right knee stays up towards the sky, and we're breathing here in a little twist with that lower back, feeling some of that tension leave each time we breathe. So breathe into this position and just make it feel great. If it doesn't feel good for you to hold your knee up towards the sky, you can just bend that knee inward towards your upper body. Just come into a twist this way. Wherever you are, please breathe into the belly, pumping the belly. This helps the digestive system. When we're in these lower back twists, it helps the digestive system to release tension, release toxins, whatever you want to call it. It's nice and releasing to be here with your breath. All right, everyone, exhale out all the breath out of the digestive system and bring some action into the core to move the knees back in towards the chest. Bring both feet to the floor and then move both knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then bring your feet back to the ground. Good. Now take your left ankle on top of your right knee, and we'll move into that sleeping pigeon on this left side. Spread your toes on the left side, flex your foot, stay here in this position, or draw the knees into chest. Wrap your hands behind the right thigh if you like. Wherever you are, relax your shoulders, relax your face, and breathe those deep breaths. Please release this stretch, but keep the shape of the legs. Let the arms come out beside the shoulders or out from the hips. And with this shape, take the knees down to your right side of the body. Feel how this feels to plant your left foot to the floor, left knee is up towards the sky. Breathe into this shape. And if it does not feel good, you can just come with that knee a little bit more relaxed towards the ground. Breathing here wherever you are. Breathing and pumping that diaphragm, that beautiful belly breath that wrings out the tension in both the spine and the digestive system. Wherever you are in your breath, exhale out all of that breath to secure a firm core and draw the knees up Unravel out of your twist and then bring your knees into chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Good. Now keep your right knee into chest and let your left foot come onto the ground. Everyone grab behind the right thigh with both hands, interlace behind the right thigh. We're going to lift and extend the right leg up towards the sky on the inhale, and then we're going to take a drop with the exhale, dropping that heel down towards the glutes. All right, so inhale, extend the leg up, and then leg drops, the heel down towards the glutes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Great. So we're going to continue with these leg lifts and drops for a few more breaths, and this is going to allow some of that stuck lymphatic tissue and fluids that gets caught up in the creases of the legs and the body. We're going to let that stuff go. Again, encouraging the body to release the tension that gets our fluids and blood and lymph stagnant. That's what we're here to do. Just moving that out. So let's do one more lift. And exhale, drop. Beautiful. Now release that right foot to the floor and let's come to the left side. So draw the left knee into chest, hands behind the knee or behind the thigh. When you're ready to inhale, grow that leg long. And then exhale, drop it. That's it. You're doing great. Moving with the breath, but the breath can change up a little bit as needed. If you feel like going a little bit faster, that's totally fine. Then your breath will take you. Just let it guide you a few more times. Last one, lift the leg up and down. Good. Now draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then take both legs straight up towards the sky. You can hold your hands at your thighs for support, or you can let the hands come down beside the hips. This is a waterfall pose, or legs without the wall pose, that helps again to drain some of that fresh blood and stagnation out of the lower body and into the hips, lower back, adrenals, kidneys. Amazing posture for us just to be in the very best you can. And if your hamstrings are tight, you may be shaking here. That's totally, totally normal. Just try to stay with it the very best you can. And while we're here, notice that the core is a little bit engaged. This helps you to stay here in this fairly active pose. This is not a relaxation pose, but it can be. If you take your legs up the wall, you can do this in a very relaxed manner. But today we want to have a little bit of action in our movement. So we're allowing the legs just to naturally drain in waterfall pose. You're doing great. Keep breathing. This feels amazing on the low back, right? Just a nice natural massage for that low back. Good, good. Now draw those knees back in towards your chest. As you bend your knees, place your feet to the floor. And we're going to take bridge pose, moving bridge pose next. So please stare at the ceiling, keeping your neck nice and neutral and safe. And when you inhale, press into the feet and lift your hips up as high as possible or available. And then exhale, take it back down. Beautiful. That's it. That's all we'll do. So inhale, press into the feet, lift into moving bridge, exhale it down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. Maybe use that ocean sounding exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Beautiful job, guys. Draw your knees into chest. Give yourself a squeeze and start to rock from side to side. Give your low back a gentle massage. And then turn over to your side and then use your strong upper body to come up. And we're going to come all the way up into a standing position. So take your time to do that. We were on the floor for a little while, so take your time to come into a nice mountain pose. And we're going to end today's practice with what we call the breath of joy, the breath of happiness. And what it's doing is it's releasing a lot of the tension and buildup in the chest and the upper body lymphatic system. So it actually, the breath work is pretty cool. It matches up the movements, and we'll get into that, and we'll get into a nice flow. But the breath is 3 inhales through the nose, and the exhale is out of the mouth. Okay? Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to do this standing, and the first inhale, sweep the arms forward, shoulder height. Second inhale, open the arms. Next inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, sweep the arms back as you exhale. Okay? Inhale forward. Inhale open. Inhale up. Exhale back and down. All right, let's try to go with a little bit more of a fluid movement here. So inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, arms up, out, and overhead, and down. Doing great. If you get a little messed up, don't worry. Just remember to breathe. Up, out, up, and down. Last one. And down. All right, there we go. So nice and relaxed here. I think I said that was our last position, but we're going to do one more just to get the body really fluid and moving the tension out and activating some of that beautiful joy and freedom and flow from within. So we're going to step the feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And we're going to start just by the arms coming open and swaying from side to side. So you can just sway from side to side and let the arms be heavy. Okay? So the hips don't change. So the hips are staying nice and sturdy, pointing forward, but the arms are moving out to the sides. And then we're going to start to tap the center of your chest. With each time you turn, you're going to tap the center of your chest right below the clavicle bone and above the breastbone is a place where the thymus gland is located. And it needs a little waking up sometimes, especially when our focus and intention is on getting the body free and clear of that stagnation that the lymph system likes to come into. It needs a little encouragement to move. That thymus gland is the thinker of the immune system. It's what communicates to the brain to help our lymphatic system flow with ease. But sometimes it needs a little encouragement. So that's all we're doing here. Making sure we feel fantastic for our day and that we are just moving that beautiful liquid and fluid energy throughout the body. A few more breaths here. All right, now slow down the movement, stopping the tapping until you return into that mountain pose. All right, now let's bring the palms together at the heart center as a gesture of gratitude that you carved out your time today to practice with me. I am so, so grateful and so excited to share with you in the next 14 days. We're going to build upon the basics, coming back to the basics of how to really take impeccable care of yourself. That's what we want to do in 2025. So I will see you tomorrow on the mat to invigorate our fire energy with sun salutations. So that'll be in your inbox soon. Look for that. And as always, we are here for you. If you have any questions about anything, please reach out. And you will have this video forever. So I do encourage you to use this as a tool set for you to gain and use anytime you need. Thank you so much. See you soon.